But truly, it is my honor, as it is all of ours, to present the highest recognition that we can, and that's our testimonial resolution from the Detroit City Council to Pamela Perry, Ministry Marketing Solutions, Inc.
Go ahead.
Whereas Pamela Perry, one of the nation's foremost experts in the African American Christian market,
Go ahead.
is the chief visionary of Ministry Marketing Solutions, Inc., a public relations and marketing consulting firm which opened in 2000. Some of her clients include authors Bishop T.D. Jakes, Bishop Donald Hilliard,
Come on now.
Dr. Suzanne Johnson Cook,
Uh-huh.
Dr. Pat Bailey,
Well.
Pastor William Winston, and Andrea Hall, former CNN anchor. And whereas a consummate communicator, Pamela Perry has taught journalism and penned columns for the Michigan Chronicle, Michigan Front Page, and is currently a columnist for Keeping Family First online magazine and on the board of Inspired Living magazine. Her work has also appeared in Gospel Today magazine, the Detroit News, the Detroit Free Press, CBA Marketplace magazine, Precious Times magazine, Christian Covenant News, and the Christian Communicator. Mastering print, radio, and television, Pamela has been employed at the Detroit Free Press, WNIC, and Christian Television Network, CTN. She has published a 40,000 subscription magazine, Soul Source. Pamela has provided PR counsel to clients like McDonald's, Wallet Hermanoff and Associates Agency, and provided fund development and public relations for Joy of Jesus, Inc. and the Salvation Army. And whereas Pamela is the founder of BART, Blacks in Advertising, Radio, and Television, a nonprofit networking organization for African Americans in the media. Over a 10-year period, the organization hosted career conferences, award programs honoring African American heroes in the industry, and organized professional development meetings. Wow. She is a past winner of the One to Watch Award from the American Women in Radio and TV, Detroit chapter, and jointly won an Emmy for her work as a producer for The Edge with Jeffrey Miller. And whereas Pamela Perry is coined as a marketing whiz on an almost immortal mission, she is known as the connector and PR coach and knows how to pull the right people together for the right project at the right time and garner the right publicity and resources. Her public relations and advertising career spans over 2 decades.
Started when I was 10.
You heard that, didn't you? Now, therefore, be it resolved that your Detroit City Council hereby congratulates you, Pamela Perry, on your many achievements and outstanding contributions. We, the Detroit City Council, applaud you, Pamela, for your vision and dedication. Our prayer is that you continue to be blessed and to be a blessing. And let me just say to your husband, who I went to school with, Mark, we present this with the greatest honor and appreciation. So welcome.
It's funny that it would be called a testimonial resolution, because one of the favorite scriptures that I like is that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And so a testimony is really what I'm about. Everybody has a story. Everybody has something in their life that they have overcome. And my job is really to help you promote that story. And in this box, if I could do a quick little thing of testimonials, because I appreciate the award, but I'm only a conduit to help other people promote what they do. And I'm so proud. These are like my babies. You know, so say, for instance, I have a pastor that wrote Lewis Smith's Sexual Sins of the Bible. A friend, Rose Grant, God's Way to Wealth. I had a friend write a book called The Prodigal Son. This is really his testimony, how he went from a dope dealer to hope dealer, a true story of redemption, restoration, and forgiveness. I mean, stories like this change lives. They're not just a book, but these are all Detroiters. This one is How to Respect an Irresponsible Man, Detroiter.
That's a deep title.
That's a deep title. It's a true story. That's even deeper, okay? Everyone knows Frank Turner.
Yeah.
Okay, his testimony is changing lives. And I think you know this person here.
Oh, my. Yes.
She went to elementary, middle school, and high school with this person, Prosperity at Calvary. His book just released. Dr. Fenner Williams, who actually went on TBN with Bishop T.D. Jakes, Marital Secrets. There's a lot of issues in the Christendom about marriage, things like that. Renew, refocus, recover. I mean, Rebecca Osevovo, It's Not About You. This book actually sold about 60,000 copies. If you go into an airport, you'll see this book. I'm so proud when I see her book on the newsstands or whatever, I just shout. It's just like, because I remember when this was just a glimmer in her mind to write this book, because she was always say, it's not about you, it's about God. There's another author I'm very proud of, Kimberly Brooks. He's fine, but is he saved? She was 26 years old when she wrote this book.
What's the?
He's fine, but is he saved? Okay? And this book went on to sell about 30,000 copies, self-published, and then it got picked up by a division of Harlem Romance, and so it's out there actually selling very well now. She has another one coming out in February. He's saved, but is he for real? Okay, so the cover is just like, you just have to buy the book when you see the man on the cover. One of my friends said, he can be saved, he can be fine, but I just want him. I don't care if he's for real or not. He's like, because it's really good. This one here is Lessons My Toddler Taught Me. Actually a Detroit author as well. Everyone knows Bishop Ellis. Things my father used to say, the words of Bishop David Ellis. Very good book. I mean, because it gives his wisdom of what his dad said and then his commentary. And so it's so important that we put our information in a book. They always say black people don't read, or if you want to keep a secret for black people, put it in a book. Well, I have so many proof that people are reading and writing books.
That's right.
You know, Kim Brown, From Welfare to Fair and Well, he owns 2 McDonald's here in the Metro Detroit area.
Yeah.
His book is selling all over the place. And then everyone is familiar with Ty Adams' book, Single, Save, and Having Sex.
Oh, well.
It's her testimony. She's
Next.
not doing that. She's not promoting that. That's just like her testimony of where she was. But now actually it's not that. And then there's a lot of kids that don't have fathers, and Terrence Wilson, Detroit author, wrote a book called In Search of a Father. And basically saying to young men that you look to God as your father, and that's how you will feel that hole in your heart. Bishop Ellis has another book, God's Grace, What a Privilege. There's a novel here, The Brown Paper Bag. You know how a long time ago this says, you know, are you darker than a brown paper bag? That's what this story is about.
It worked in Hudson's if you were darker than
A brown paper bag.
Right, exactly. That's what this is set back during the time zone in the 50s. And then this one here is Pastor Andre Butler's book, Living Life to the Full. There is just so many books. And then, of course, Joy of Jesus, Mary Edwards wrote a book called Born Grown. And there's a pastor, James Perkins. He has a new book coming out in February, but Building Up Zion's Wall. And he has a passion for youth. His book in February has talk about the playbook for raising today's young men. Because he has the Benjamin Mays Academy. So he's got a book coming out. So that's my mission, to get people to read the books that change the lives, that make a difference and make an impact. Because these books last forever. You know, you pass them on, and well, one of the things I always tell people, don't pass them on, buy someone a copy. That, you know, that we could probably have a lot of books on the bestseller list if we weren't passing books along.
That's true.
So, you know, and I want to give everybody a copy of the other. These are just Detroit authors, but these are some of the
Detroit
national.
authors.
Yeah, these are just all Detroit. These are some of the national authors, and I want to give everybody a copy of the Chocolate Pages
Excellent.
thing that they can
Excellent.
pass.
Wonderful.
All right, thank you.
Bless
But
your
yeah,
heart.
these are just Detroit.
Thank you. Colleagues, does anyone have any comments for Dr. Perry?
I just want to thank her. Thank you first, Madam Chair, for bringing her to the table and helping to share this wealth of literary knowledge in our city and helping to lift up the joy of reading
Yes.
along with the joy of Jesus. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Thank you for just being so wonderful.
Oh, and what I will do is I'll email all the authors and ask them if they would send you signed copies of their books. So you'll get copies of books sporadically over the few weeks.
How
with
wonderful.
personally signed from them, you know, from all of them, because they love sharing with them.
Well, everywhere you
So-
go, you promote Detroit. It's such a joy to have you
Yeah.
here.
Yes, it
Because
is.
she travels all over the nation, and all she does is promote Detroit.
Yep.
That's
Promote that.
wonderful.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Great for
you.
book clubs too, right?
Yes.
Everyone's
Oh, yeah.
talking about book clubs. Come on.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Madam Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, my sister.
All right. God bless you. Calvin, come back.
Can we get a picture?